Hi everyone, let's continue using Futamata Ren'ai. And this episode starts pretty much with us facing the final boss. and you pretty much catched us red-handed right on the spot.
そっかー、やっぱりキラメだったんだ。
And I have this feeling that it's gonna be a confrontation, like, and who knows to what it's gonna escalate like. I knew it was Kirame. My head was still up in the clouds. I knew she was the next person I needed to talk to, but I wasn't ready for it to happen just yet. Yeah, but I like that. You never feel like the story drags out in Futamata, and they really go straight to the point. My head was still up in the clouds. I knew she was the next person I needed to talk to, but I wasn't ready for it to happen just yet. The final boss, the person I least wanted to see right now, greets us with a really happy smile.
ルイに呼び出されて2人で飲んでてさ、その帰りだから本当に偶然。
Ru invited me out to drink.
こんな偶然あってたまるかって顔してる。
She was just like feels really forced to me. Ru invited me out to drink, and I'm just on my way home, so this really is just a coincidence. Yeah, sure. Man, crazy how this works. Couldn't have thought of something crazier if I tried. She says blabbering on before Kirame and I can get a word in.
でも考えようによっては偶然なんかじゃないよね。だって少し前なら私とルイが2人で飲むなんてありえなかったことだし、それを実現させたのは他でもない君なわけで。
Wait, I did she made up it so like when that actually happened. Though maybe it's not so coincidental when you think about it. I mean, not that long ago, I never would have gone out drinking with Rui. You're the one who made that possible again. Maybe this is a karma. It's an equal exchange. You grew closer with Rui again, and in exchange you lost us. That's how alchemy works. Yo comes right up in front of me and starts lambasting me. She must have worked things out the moment she saw us. There are no excuses we can make up of ourselves. I think we should just come straight and face her head on, like, because there are bound to be a moment when we confront her, and it I think it's better be now than later. She caught us in the act of walking out of our hotel together. Kirame is in fact still leaning to meet, trembling like a newborn fall.
ゆあちゃん、なんだか怖い。
Yo-chan, you're scaring me.
そう？これでも私は至って普段通りに振る舞ってるつもりなんだけど。
Am I?
見ちゃうか。
I'm trying my best to act as normal as possible. Sorry if I'm frightened you.
でもさ、怖い顔もしたくなるってもんだよね。
But it's hard not to be intimidating in this situation. She directs that line at me, still without bringing up the reason why. I mean, the reason why is pretty clear.
でもやっぱり意外かな。キラメみたいな子を選ぶなんて。だからもしかしたらそうかなって思っても確信までは持てなかったのに。ルイあたりが一番可能性ありそうだったけど違ったんだ。
I'm surprised, I guess. Never thought you would go for a girl like Kirame, really. I think it was pretty obvious right from the start. I mean, I had a feeling it could be her, but I was never convinced. I thought Rui was the most likely subject, but I guess not. She looks like she would have been suspecting me for cheating all along. However, she wouldn't have let those suspicions lie. She would have exposed me, and and besides that, we already had the moment of her witnessing us together with Kirame before. In a pretty peculiar situation, so like... I think I should have suspected that it's gonna be Kirame. However, she wouldn't have let the suspicions lie. She would have exposed me, interrogated me, and meted out my punishment mercilessly and triumphantly. So, why didn't she? If you knew that much, why did you?
君だからだよ、古賀くん。君だから私がここまでする価値があったんだ。
Because you were worth it all, Koga-kun. It's kinda new to me to hear this from her. Why does it have to be now, at this moment, that she's showing any attachment to me for the first time ever? She has always given me the cold shoulder, no matter what I tried.
こんなところで話すようなことじゃないし、場所変えよっか。もちろん。
Anyway, this isn't a great place to talk, really. How about we go somewhere else, Do you mind if I take Kirame home first?
何言ってるの？キラメも一緒だよ。
What do you mean? She's coming with us.
私も一緒に行く。
Great. I like that Kirame insists herself. Yeah, I am. Kirame knows firmly. Despite being the only one here who doesn't fully grasp the situation. But she knows whatever it is isn't good. And that's why she won't let me go alone. Sorry, Kirame, I promise I will explain everything afterwards. Don't leave her out. Don't you dare.
わかった。ナオ君のこと信じてるから。
I know, I trust you, Naokon. Only now does she let my hand go, dropping it into free-fall. I have felt her warmth all night, but it's frightening to leave me in an instant. Who knew I would yearn for another's warmth like this? Oh, I thought you would run away. There's no point now, yeah. How it's gonna change anything?
もう投げやりになっちゃってるんだ。
Giving up already? You're gracious in defeat, aren't you? Would have had to look down this road at some point. It's like just facing the inevitable. I had hoped to be able to talk to you alone, but I knew deep down that I wouldn't peacefully resolve the situation. That's just not who she is. So I will do it now with Kirame by my side. Yeah, let's do it together with Kirame. It's time for me to officially cement myself as a two-timing peak.
私ね、古賀くんと付き合ってるの。
The truth is, Koga-kun and I are dating. But at least we never did anything physical with him. What?
そうだよね。びっくりするよね。実はずっと誰かに言いたくてうずうずしてたんだ。
Yeah, I know.
と言えてよかった。
Big surprise, isn't it? Actually, I have been dying to tell someone for a while now. It feels so good to finally get it out. We find ourselves alone on the lonely beach where you immediately delves right to the heart of the matter. She does it so casually that Kirame reacts with her typical classy.
ねえ、キラメ。わかってる？つまり私たち、このクズ男に二股
You
さ
know
れ
what
てた
that
んだよ。
means, don't you, Kirame? This asshole has been two-timing on the both of us.
ゆあちゃんの話。
Is she telling the truth, Naokon? Yeah.
じゃあ、たまにいなかったり、この前の夜帰ってこなかったのは、ゆあちゃんと会ってたんだ。
But at least it never escalated to anything. was mentioning here. So all those times you would disappear, like that night you didn't come home. You were with Yuo-chan. Yes,
嘘
you lied to
聞い
me.
てたんだ
Yama isn't even upset. She just looks sad.
さっきくれたぬくもりも全部嘘だったの
Was everything I felt earlier a lie to? I wasn't.
ねえちょっと二人だけの世界に
Screw you.
入らないでもらえるかな
Ah,
私も立
they
派な
both
当事者なんだけど
come back down to earth for a moment. I'm kind of a major player in this myself. You specifically interrupts when I try to talk to Kirame.
ごめんで済むことでもないんだしさ今さら何か言ってもしょうがないと思うんだけど
You're not getting out of this with an apology, mister. In fact, nothing you will say will help you now. I still have to say it.
私にだってこうなったら古賀くんがどっちを選ぶかぐらいわかるよでもそれだけは許さない
It appears to me you have chosen Koga-kun, but that's not convincing enough to me. What do you mean? Yeah, like, what she actually means?
キラメを選んでそれで本当に満たされると思ってるの
Yes, we will. I was telling this right from the beginning, like that Kirame is better fit for us than you are. You really think you'll be satisfied with Kirame? So much is right up to me, so close that our noses almost bump.
わかるよ古賀くんあの日あの海で私と同じ顔してたもん
I know what kind of person you are,
なんで自分は見ら
Koga-kun.
れてないと思ったの
That day on the beach, you had the same state as me. You thought no one was looking? She's acting in her usual smart, all-knowing manner.
君は私と一緒だだからなんとなくだけど考えてることぐらいわかる
And because we are alike, I can more or less tell what you're thinking. And what are we thinking? She glances at Kirame, smiles and then continues.
そうだねキラメとならきっと幸せにはなれるよでも満たされはしない未来永劫死ぬまで満たされない後悔するずっと取り除けないしこりが残る
Oh, I'm sure you'll be very happy with Kirame. Just not satisfied. And what will satisfy us? Cause not for the rest of your life. You would die with regrets still lingering in your chest. Are you saying I should pick you?
そうじゃない古賀くんが選ぶべきは私でもキラメでもない
That would be a bummer. No, you shouldn't pick either of us, Koga-kun. My head drops into my hands. It's not too clear what she's about to say next.
君が選ばなくちゃいけないのは海野さんだよ
And why we should do this? You should pick Umino-san. This is so behind the day we met at the beach. The story of the other fateful encounter I had, the one was with a dear field as I got.
あ
Oh, great. I've been at the beach for far too long. The sea breeze had made an indescribable mess of my hair, and my shoes were full to bursting with sand. To top it all, some absolute idiot of a man ended up seeing me crying. It pissed off to no end. Admittedly, part of my frustration was with myself. All the things I had said to share.
なんなのあいつ
It was his problem. Ended up giving him money, and I highly doubted I would ever get it back.
でも君には興味あるかな
Gemini syndrome. I first spotted her while I was still talking to that guy. She was watching us from distance. Yeah, burned through her features, and she looked like she might cry at any moment, even as I approached.
何知り合いさっきの人なら浜辺で寝てるよ
You know that guy? He's off sleeping on the beach.
な
No.
おどうして
Why?
なおって言うんだそんなさっぱりした性格には思えなかったけど
Do you have to have a specific characteristic to be a now? Like, His name is Now. Doesn't seem like much of a Now to me. I see main focus on the sea. No matter how far through the conversation we got. Yeah. Yeah. You're a cat? She let out the strangers. Notice when I clapped both of my hands to her cheeks in an attempt to get her to listen to me. Hey, what's your name? Koga. Miyaka. Okay, Koga-san. And that guy is also Koga. Koga-san, yeah. No. Koga now. Wait, you're his younger sister? You don't look like anything alike.
血はつながってないから、それに私がお姉ちゃん。
Be in the same class. Yeah, in the same class, like. What do you mean by older? Like, we're not directly related. Also, I'm older.
そこ、わざわざ訂正するほど大事なポイント？
Did you really need to clarify that last point? And the look in your eyes spoke volumes. That wasn't how someone would look at their little brother.
ねえ、私に嫉妬してたでしょ。奪われるとでも。
So you're just jealous of me, huh? Afraid I'm gonna steal him away?
してない。
No, I'm not.
はい、嘘。
Yep, that's a lie. She tried to play dumb, but it was futile.
ここですぐ会いに行かないあたり、こっそり追っかけてきたんだ。
Judging from the fact that you didn't go see him, I take it you're following him in a secret? Bingo.
図星なんだ。
It might have been a short of words, but it was actually quite easy to figure out.
心配しなくても、私にそんな気これっぽっちもないから。
So, this was your entire reason for not asking us out? Really? Like, don't you worry, I'm not the slightest bit interested in that.
あなたはそうでも、なおはそうじゃないかもしれない。
He might not be, but what if he is? Well, I'm super cute.
私めっちゃ可愛いし、一目惚れされることもよくあるから、ないとは言い切れないかな。
Lots of guys fall in love with me on the side, so maybe he did too.
それならそれで。
I'll be fine with that.
あのさ、
Listen, we're never gonna see each other again, so I know go ahead and tell me about it. I bet you have never gotten it off your chest before.
吐き出して。
Sure, it might not improve things, but at least you won't be bottling it up. Advise you to do what I did to my mother and sister earlier.
聞いてくれるの？
You let me in here?
あまりにも面白くなかったら、途
Sure.
中で帰る
But will you sit away if you can't hold my attention? She looked desperate, so I wanted to make sure I had an escape route. Though at that point, I didn't have anywhere to escape to. I do believe that simply talking about how you feel with someone will change anything. But part of me hoped she would leave now alone if she knew what happened between the two of us. It was a bit abrupt change of the perspective. Like,
なおと一緒ならそれでよかった。
I just wanted to be with him. I didn't care if we were in a relationship or whether he loved me or not. I just wanted to be with him forever.
でも、
But he doesn't feel the
なお
same.
はそう思ってくれていない。
He doesn't want to see me anymore. Because I was crying, because I looked so sad. That's why he came here to the beach, to escape from me. I was so scared of now leaving me that I noticed immediately when he did, and hurried after him.
やっと追いついたと思ったら、なおはあなたと出会ってた。
I thought I finally got up to him, only to find him talking to you. When I saw him talking to that sobbing mess of a girl, I finally figured it out. Maybe with him only caused him pain.
それでも私は、なおと一緒にいたかった。
But I still wanted to be with him. That's all I ever wanted. It finally makes sense. They were not a pair to begin with, but that's what drew them together. Unfortunately, they had they then found out their parents were having an affair and ultimately got married. which is freaking was, like I told before, which opened up a huge rift between them. It broke them.
私に逃げようとしてたんだ。
So he was trying to escape to me. He ran from the girl all the way to the course, but she followed him. so he had nowhere left to run. So he ran to me.
なるほど。
I see. I see.
なるほど。わかった。
I have got it.
何が？
What?
私がこれから
What should I do
どうしたらいい
next, of course? It reminded me of story I've heard before. The story wasn't on my own, and that's exactly what I needed. These two needed to be together. I wonder I should get in their way. I alone could understand that. How right it was for them to be together. They remind me a little of how I felt to be loved by my mother and father. Like I was the happiest girl in the world. That's really surprising to me. That she draws the comparison between her own parents and Mika now. Like, perhaps there was no such thing as destiny, but that feeling was something I still wanted to believe in.
だから私が決める。
So I'll make it happen. The love is on the verge of dying out, so if I can make it come true, then I can once again believe in the idea of true love. I will have this couple become my new ideal.
だから一つだけ聞くね。
I just need to ask you one question.
何？
What?
どんなことをしても古賀君と一
Do
緒
you
に
want to be
いた
with
い？
Koga-kun no matter what?
痛い。
I do.
即答
No
だ。
hesitation, that's true love for you.
これぞ真実の愛だね。だからそういうの
It
じ
is
ゃない。
not.
そういうのだよ。
It is. Therefore, whatever, I just need something to give me hope.
今日から君
Alright
は
then. You're going to be, well, we are at the sea, so...
海
Umina-san.
のさん。それ
I'm supposed to call myself that?
私のこと？まずは
Let
形
us
か
start
ら。
by assuming the role. Sure, just changing your name alone won't do anything significant, but
そ
it
れ
will
で
change
も
how people perceive you.
周りが
You
君たち
must
を
have
見
assumed
る
that
目
you're
が
a
変わるでしょ。
couple siblings.
もっといい名前思いつかなかったの？
Was that the best name you could have come up with?
ここで文句つけてくるの？
Does it really matter that much?
うん。
No,
あ
thank
り
you.
がとう。ユア。
I'm Yu.
信
Nobota
田ユ
Yu.
ア。信田さん。
Thank you, Nobota-san.
うわ。
Wow, not even the
距離を
first name
感じる
basis.
名字呼び。
But
ま
no
あ
matter.
いいや。
I knew what I needed to do. Unfortunately, a lot still rested on how the guy in question reacted. I'm just here to mess things up. Lend him my hand.
じゃあまたね。
See you around, Mina-san.
うん。
Sure, though I don't think that's gonna happen.
古賀君がお金返しに来るでしょ。
Kokon still owes me money.
なお、クズの素質あるから返さないかも。
He's a prick at heart, so he might never pay you back.
なんだと？その
I like how
時
she's
振り立てに言ってやる。
so smart about
覚
it.
悟して待っておれ。
Then I will just chase him down to collect my debt. Just debt collector. You better be ready for my arrival.
連絡先を交換するという。
You're not gonna ask for my number?
運命を信じ
I
たい
bet you
だ
know
けな
fate.
の。私。
Just why I don't have
だから、
interest in
君た
helping
ち
you
を
out
助
in
け
the
ようなんて
slightest.
これっぽっちも思ってないから。
If we never meet again,
再
so
会
be
で
it.
きなかったら、それまで。変な人。
You're weird. Oh my gosh. No one has ever said that to me before. I'm so offended I'm about to faint.
今度会ったら訴訟するから。
If you do meet again, I'll make sure you pay.
楽しみにしてる。
Cool. She finally smiled. In fact, I was impressed she actually could. Perhaps that was rude of me.
私も人生の楽しみできちゃったな。
Now I have got something to look forward to in life too. Even if I had been ready to cast it all into the sea a few months earlier.
でもパパさ、運命的な出会いしたのに、私の運命の人じゃなかったんだけど。文句言ってやりたい。
I finally had that special encounter that you always told me about, but it wasn't even with my soulmate. This is something worth complaining about. When you meet someone you like, you have to shower them in love.
そうだね。
He was right. I was just to shower them love with my own instead.
私が代わりに愛してあげようと思って。
Then maybe I'll be able to love someone myself at some point. As foolish as it seems. At least that's my official stance on the matter nowadays.
そんなものただの建前に近いんだけど。
That was totally unexpected, like, and I didn't see any of this coming. Time passed, and eventually Koga and I reunited. He gave me my money back, and for some odd reason decided to proclaim his love for me at the same time. It's so hard to be the object of everyone's affection, I swear.
別に私を好きでいる分にはそれでいいと思った。私にその気なんてこれっぽっちもないんだし。
I guess it doesn't matter if he likes me. I'm not going to fall for him in a million years. So it just means so he's going to stick around instead of just chasing after someone else. I wasn't in a rush, and honestly, not even that motivated to do anything, so I decided to leave it all up to fate. However, other than the occasional only flirtatious moment, the relationship stayed stuck where it was.
最近どうよ海野ちゃん。
Any updates, Umino-chan?
特に何
Not really. I'm cool with
私
things.
はこのままでいい。
Yeah, sounds exactly like what would Mika say. That's so boring. We would only talk occasionally, and it was always the exact same conversation. Initially, however, there was a turning point. No, but I had taken to confessing his love to me with the casualness of a morning greeting. He did it every day until one point, where the first time he froze up. The man who threw his love around so confidently had faltered. It's not the same man anymore. That had to mean something. I felt the likely answer was you had fallen for someone else, which was a huge problem. If he was no longer interested in either Umin or myself, then that would spell the end of all of this.
君と付き合ってあげよう。喜びたまえよ。
And that's how she bought in. I'm going to date you. You must be delighted to hear that, Koga-kun. My last resort was to give him the reply. I had constantly been delaying. I wasn't going to let him have some normal relationship with some random girl. If he still wasn't ready to face women, then he could spend some time focusing on me.
最初は時間稼ぎのつもりだったんだ。古賀君と付き合いながら彼が好きになった子を
Initially, just trying to buy time. My plan was to date you until I could find out the person you liked was. Initially, I hadn't the slightest interest in him, but I made an effort so he wouldn't lose interest in me. Are you the one I've been searching for, Toya-chan? Ah, so that's what she meant there. There were multiple moments when I thought it could be you, Kirame, but you're just a cute girl, nothing else. I was convinced you were far too normal for someone as twisted as Koga-kun. He was a total asshole. He wanted a girl who would cry for him. So he was surprised to find out it was you, Kirame. I had no idea the two of you were dating.
まさかこの私と堂々二股かけているとも思っていなかったよ。まさかそこまでする度胸が古賀君にあるなんてね。
I never thought you would dare to tell time on me, Koga-kun. You didn't strike me as the kind of guy who had the balls to. You didn't have enough brains to not do time. You're finally up, your long story. Now it makes sense. I always wondered why you just answer me at that specific point. Now I know.
まるで二股はしたくてしたわけじゃないとでも言いたげだね。そこは私のせいじゃないでしょ。
You almost sound like you wanted me to believe it wasn't your fault you too timed. Surely I aren't pinning the blame for that on me. I was supposed to turn you down, even if I... Just like that, like, you could have turned you down. Even if I had, you would have come up with some reason to force me to date you.
それはそうだけどさ。
That's very true. The one defies all logic. Would ever come up with the idea of dating someone to play matchmaking with them, and a different girl, and she did so on the spot, no less. This one thing I've known right from the beginning, however. You would never seriously fall in love with me, and that's pretty much what I was thinking all the time. And it never struck me as really been that investors in us, like.
だから私が君に
So don't expect me to get serious about you. She made that perfectly clear, repeating it so much it seemed like she was trying to persuade herself. I think she must have cared about me a little. Maybe she cared, but like... It never was about love. Like, I'm supposed to believe that when she opened up to me that night, she was just doing so to lay the groundwork for now. And I want to believe that she never cared about me in the slightest. So, you didn't know about Miyaka then.
あの日あの海で二人きりだと悲しい感じ
It's your fault for assuming there were only two tragic tales on the beach that day. I'm shocked that she chased after me. She mentioned that to me, not even once. In hindsight, I probably would have realized she was liable to come after me if I'd actually been paying attention to her back then.
じゃあイワちゃんはナオくんのこと好きじゃないの？
So, does that mean you don't like Naokon, Yuo-chan? Yep.
好きじゃないの。
You don't like him, but you still take him and out with him
でもそれでもナオくんのこと騙して付き合ってたの？
just to help Miyaka.
騙してたって人聞きが
Don't
悪い
make me
よ。
out to be some villain.
だって
So have I
私
ever lied to
嘘
him?
はついてないもの。
I always told him
ちゃんと
I would never
古賀
fall
君
for him.
は本気で好きじゃないって伝えてたもの。
Yama listened in silence to the whole thing. And to my surprise, she didn't start blaming me when she finally spoke up.
でも嘘ついたのはキラメもでしょ？私一緒にお風呂入った時に古賀くんのこと好きかって聞いたのに。
I don't think that Kirame is particularly good idea. But you lied, didn't you, Kirame? I asked you if you liked Koga-kun when we were in the bath together.
それはいろいろあったの。ユアちゃんだって全部知ってるわけじゃないんだから。
It's always written in your voice. There's a lot going on. It's not like you know everything that happened either, Yuo-chan.
じゃあそこはおあいこってことで。
Then that makes us even, doesn't it? Your claps your hands together, but that doesn't stop Kirame.
私
Asking Miyaka about this, and she never mentioned you at all.
そんなこと一言も言ってくれなかった。まさかキラメってば海野さんのこと知ってて、それでも古賀くんと付き合ってたんだ。
You actually knew what happened between them and you still dated Koga-kun. Hey, look at you, girl. Your loves are sure enjoying every last moment of this. Meanwhile, Kirame's expression is getting progressively more stern.
ねえ、ユアちゃん、本当にミヤコのためなの？
Really doing this for
ミヤ
Miyaka?
コのためだけにナオくんと付き合ってたの？
Was she the only reason you went out with Naokon? That's about half of it.
まあ半分ぐらいはね。もう半
It's not
分
the
は
whole story, but
実を言うと違うん
if
だ。
I'm completely honest, like I said, that was my
それ
official
はあくま
stance.
で建前。
So, she did catch feelings in the end, like, or what?
じゃあやっぱり
So you
ナオくんの
do-
こと古賀くんには幸せになってほしくない。
Never mind. Never mind. I don't want Koga-kun to be happy.
え
Huh?
勝手に一人で楽になってほしくない。恋なんかしてほしくない。私の泣き顔見ておいて、執着しておいて、キラメとあっさり幸せになってほしくない。
I want him to be the only one who moves on from this. She's the real final boss. She just blue balls us from getting together with anyone and getting the happy ending. I don't want him to fall in love. He saw me cry, clung to me, and now I don't want him to go off and be happy with you. The truth, this egoistical, conceited truth, finally comes out. Simultaneously, the words I always wanted to hear and the ones that stopped me from ever asking.
何それ。わけわかんない。私じゃなくてミヤコだったらいいって言うの？
Maybe she knows deep down that we probably wouldn't be able to be happy with Miyako anymore because of what happened in the past. What that doesn't make sense. So it's fine if he is Miyako, but not me.
古賀君は海野さんから離れたい。一緒にいると夜も眠れない。たとえうまくいっても将来社会的な障害だって出てくる。そんな茨の道だけが唯一私が信じたい
It's totally the
運命の
case.
恋なんだよ。
He's trying to get away from Umino-san. He can't sleep when they're together. Even if they did start the relationship, there'll be countless obstacles waiting for them. The only kind of predestined love I want to believe is the one that follows a path of tragedy. Is she trying to recreate Romeo and Juliet? Like, what? You had hoped that Mika's wish would come true entirely from a place of cruelty. Although it hurts to hear, it also tells me that you and I really aren't so different. My guy, I think. I think you're like putting yourself down here. She wasn't the only one on the beach that day. Convinced that she was the unhappiest person in the world. She got just as much of a look at my face as I got at hers.
だから私と古賀君の邪魔をしないで、キラメ。
So please don't get in our way, Kirame. Yua stands there with a dauntless smile on her face, blocking the way like the final boss she is. Yama averts her gaze from you, and just as I'm convinced she is about to run away, she's gonna snap.
ナオ君はミヤコのことが好き？
Do you like Miyako, Naokon? I've never been able to figure that one out.
じゃあ
What about
私
me?
のことは？
I want to like you. That's why I decided to take our relationship a step further. Because I thought it could work out between us. But you came here to accuse me of running away again and tear down my hopes for even that happening.
私はね、ナオ君のことが好き。
Well, I like you, Naokon. First, she whispered about our affair. She now directly directs clearly to my face. Still, even knowing that I deceived you and too timed on you.
私は騙されてなんかいないわ。だってナオ君はちゃんと私のこと抱きしめてくれたもの。
I wasn't deceived. We stopped to guess just like we promised we would. She hugs me. A warm fire comes sipping back into me. We'll show Yo-chan that you're capable of normal relationship now. Miyako too.
それから
Yeah, like,
ミヤコにも
to hell with that tragedy, like. And who the hell even you is to figure that a shake could play the role of God, like. That's pretty much what she's trying to do, cause and to manage our paths, like and just for what, like, for the sake of her pettiness, like. Kirame, what do you Yeah. What? Slams me in the back, sending me flying into the ocean. The waves engulf me before I even have a chance to take a breath.
ナオくんのパー
You're a big fat jerk, Naokun.
そのままお魚さんに食べられちゃ
You too timing loser. Up you end up as a food for the fishes. I can hear your angry guys even through the water.
えわあ綺麗に吹っ飛んでいったでもキラメ古賀くんのことを
I
成
think
敗す
we
る
want
権利は
to try to
私
punch
に
you.
もあるはずなんだけど
Whoa, you really sent him flying. Although I would have thought I earned the right to punish him personally. Now since below the water's surface with notable splashes, I turn to face you.
ユアちゃん
Yua-chan.
え
Oh,
わ
yeeks.
どうしてシュアクの
Who glanced at me when we just defeated the root of all evil?
ナオくんは悪くない
It's not his fault, and now she snaps. And gives you a slap, like. It's not his fault, Ash slap Inns across the beach. Oh, I think you're getting mad at the wrong person here.
怒る相手が間違ってると思うんだよね間違ってない
I'm not,
真っ先に
Really?
海へ突き飛ばして
because you just sent him flying into the sea. You fell back when I slapped him. You fell back when I slapped him. The shallow waves now lapping at your bottom. I have you by the your top.
ユアちゃんと仲良くなれたってずっとそう思ってたのに
I thought you and I were friends.
そうだね私もだよキラメ
Yeah, so did I, Kirame.
残念
It's actually a shame.
どうしてこんなやり方しかできなかったの
Now I think that I'm less enthusiastic about going for your route. Why couldn't you have done this another way?
やっぱりキラメの泣き顔が一番可愛いな
You really do make the cutest face when you cry, Kirame.
話をそらさないでユアちゃん
Don't change the subject, Yua-chan. Like, the two of us are getting soaked, but I keep pressing Yua to keep her from whistling her way out of this.
だから悪いのは古賀くんでしょ私に告白しておいて勝手に他の子好きになって幸せになろうとするなんてさ
I keep telling you this is all Koga's own fault. He's the one who confessed to me. Then I ran off to try and live a happy life with some other girl.
ずっと返事をしなかったユアちゃんが悪いもっと早くしてたらナオくんもユアちゃんだって
This is a pretty good point that Kirame brings up, like. But although I think it's only possible on paper, because as you could see, that's not something you even wants in the first place, and I have no freaking idea what she wants. It's like it's your fault for never giving him an answer. If you were quicker, you and him could have
それはないよ
no chance. Not in a million years.
なんでそこまで言い切れるの
How can you show? How can you know that for
だ
sure?
って私は古賀くんのことがこれっぽっちも好きじゃないから
That's because I don't have the teeniest amount of affection for Koga-kun.
それは嘘ユアちゃんナオくんといるとき楽しそうにして
That's
た
a
もん
lie. I saw how much fun you were having when you were with him.
私はいつだって楽しそうにしてるけどな
I have fun every second of my life, though.
じゃあナオくんにもあんなひどいこと
Then don't say those
ないでよ
mean things to him.
浮気された自分のことよりも クズ野郎のことを気遣うなんてね。
Actually, I'm more concerned about the asshole who cheated on you than
こ
yourself.
の世から消えないわけだ。
This is why the world is full of cheaters. He looks at me as a guy like she's she's looking at now.
ね。キラメに古賀君
You're
は
too
思う
much for him, Kirame. And who are you to decide? Like, who are you to decide?
もう抱かれちゃったもん。遅いの。
We already slept together. We are past that.
そこまでして古賀君に好きになってもらいたかった？
We were that desperate for him to fall for you.
ひわちゃんがこんなひどい理由でナオ君と付き合うみたいに、私だって本気にさせるためなら何だってするから。
We're finally going out with him for that awful reason. Yeah, your reason was... It's something I don't really like it's... And it sounds really stupid to me. And I'm fine with doing whatever it takes to make him serious about me.
あくまで別れるつもりはないんだ。いろいろ理由はあるにしろ、キラメは二股されてたんだよ。許せるの？
So you're not gonna break up with him? He may have had reasons, but he still cheated on you. Just gonna forgive him.
もう二度とできないようにする。
I'm not sure he never does it again.
恋に盲目で。
So glad but love that you're overlooking all the red flags, huh? What about Umino-san then?
じゃあ、海野さんのことはどう？友達なんでしょ？
Your friends, aren't you?
みやこともまたちゃんとお話しする。
We'll talk through it like adults.
そっか。
Alright. Well, good luck with that. Might be friends,
い
Kirame.
くらキラメが相手でも、これだけは譲れないから。私は私の思った恋を完遂させる。
But I'm not going to back down. We'll make my ideal vision of love come true.
ナオ君とも、みやことも、それからゆあちゃんとだって。
I want to be friends with all of you. Naokun, Miyaka, and even you, Yuya-chan. I wouldn't go so far.
まるで夢物語だね。どっかの私の妹みたいな。
Remind me of my sister. It's like you're living in a fairy tale. God. That optimism is blinding me. My eyes are dying out. Shins up, soaking wet, and then walks off along the beach.
キラメが古賀君のこと幸せにしてあげられるといいね。
I hope you can make him happy. As the party in March vanishes into the dead of night.
どうしてゆあちゃんは幸せになろうとしないの？
Like, it seems like the only thing she wants is just torment others. Like, why isn't she trying to be happy herself? Now that the moment has passed, I collapse to my knees, taking the icy waves against my back. No, God. You're so dumb. You're so dumb, like. How did you even accept your confession in the first place, like? I get so worked up with you, but now I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Why Kirame is crying? Her facial expression changed as quickly as the weather, yet I have never once seen her get as angry as she was back there. The only thing I'm about time you cried for me, you. The final boss smiling as dauntless as ever still stands in my way. I'm the one who too timed, I should be the one to blame. I think to myself as I drift through the sea. Nothing ever goes the way I want. This is just one more story that's completely with an unforeseen twist. If I had known this would happen, I never would have the time in the first... I totally, yeah, in the... That's pretty much... I got what you wanted to say. I totally would have... Really? I wanted to become an asshole. Maybe that would have helped me find the way to love Miyako. Or if not her, at least someone else. It was never true love. You should have been the one dealing with my fuck-ups. I would have been okay with that, but then I had to start to timing and drop Kirame into this. I never knew she could get like this. She's doing it for me. I'm really sleepy. Thinking about all my problems, too much effort. I will just drift out to the ocean, never to be seen again, if only. Ah, pant.
うわ、ナオが釣れた。
Oh, I caught it now. I managed to drag myself out of the ocean right before I started vacating to reef, only to find Mieka squatting down and staring at my drenched ass. What are you even doing here?
それはこっちのセリフ。ナオ、
What are you doing
海
here?
の木図になろうとしてたの。
You're drawing yourself? Almost.
海洋汚染やめて。
Stop polluting. But humans always return to the nature in the end. She's acting as her usual self, completely oblivious to the timing mess I have found myself in. I really never imagined that you was dating me to help me but then inside there were several signs I could have picked up on. Which signs, like? You and you are pretty good friends, huh?
仲良くはない。普通。
Not particularly, just normal. There's nothing normal about being named by someone.
ナオ、信太さんと何か話した。
Were you talking to her about something? She found out that I'm to timing.
ああ。
Why the dry reaction? Don't you have anything else to say?
ナオの彼女、てっきり信太さんだと思ってたら、実はキラメで頭こんがらがってたけど、ようやく理解した。
I was sure Nobota-san was your girlfriend. But then the stuff with Kirame made it all confusing. Now I get it, you're to timing douchebag. You told me you followed me here. Why didn't you say something? Then I never would have had to offer you money and none of this would have happened.
考えなしに行動するナオが悪い。
It's your fault for acting without thinking. Yeah, it is. It is all my fault.
ナオは私がどう
Do you
して
know what I
欲し
want
い
from you?
知ってる？
I do, but I didn't realize it before I made you cry.
私は
It doesn't bother me. Well, it bothers me.
ナオのバカ。
Yeah, and you are an idiot. Funny. Kirame said the same thing just seconds ago. I wonder if she and you would remain friends if I were able to face Mieka right now. I can though. I know that. And if I could, I wouldn't be there right now. And I wouldn't be sitting here still unable to tell what Mieka is thinking as always.
ナオ、キラメとならうまくいくと思う。
I think you and Kirame could work. I know that.
分かってない。
No, you don't. Whether support me or not, make it a little more clear. Why don't you? Not that I'm the one to talk in that regard. Yeah, because what we are pretty much doing is just trying to run away. I mean, would you be okay with that, Mieka? At least say something. She remains silent despite my urging and then curls up into a ball like some kind of god, which tells me this isn't a battle I can win. There isn't anything I can say to her either.
ナオ。
What? That's way too sudden. Now, go around.
ベイビー？
Yeah, baby. After returning to the dorm and taking a bath to warm myself up, I sprawl out on the sofa to think about what to do next when all of a sudden my heart almost jumps out of my chest. What does the girl think she's doing? Ah, Layla-san, you're kinda riding me.
何が？
How so? With your teeth, you tatas. I know you're not that stupid. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to rest your teeth on another person's head? That's a custom he plays like. Let's believe in that. Wraps your arms around my neck, which are warm, so I know she was just in the bath, and allows her silky and untied hair to dangle over my shoulders.
だって近頃の直ったらちょっと真面目な話しようとするとすぐ逃げるじゃん。こうやって捕まえておかないとでしょ。
But anytime I try to have a serious conversation with you, you run away, so you need to make sure I capture you first. You did that on purpose then. The sexy airhead finally reveals that she's in a massive slut.
キラメのことバカにできないぐらい男のことの経験ないけど、私だってこれぐらいはできるんだから。
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but now Kirame has some more experience. Like, I have a little experience with a madness Kirame, but I still know how to flaunt what I forgot. Just out of your chest, the weight of your teeth is gonna crush me skull. Gah! God, I wanted to look upwards and start watching her. Watching her what? I would on a normal day, but right now I'm not too much in the mood for letting fantastic pair of teeth fill my mind with indecent thoughts.
キラメとはどう？
How's it going with Kirame? Good? Haha.
笑ってごまかさない。
You can't laugh your way out of this
何かあ
one.
ったんだなってぐらいはわかるんだからね。
It's obvious that something is going on. Later times, you keep on me waiting her breath even more heavily on my head. I'm not sure if this is an interrogation, a word, or some kind of a novel mixture of the two. That's the teeth prison. Like, it's just I had to... and if we are not gonna give her an answer, she's gonna suffocate us with them. This is just this had to be happen after all the shit I dealt with from Kirame, didn't it? Things aren't going well, and while Ella might be sweet, I think even she would have beat me into a pulp if I told her we're fucked. And we also if you're gonna continue like this. Kirame even ended up crying over me.
あんな顔してるキラメ。初めて。
I have never seen her like that before. Me neither. Though I haven't known her that long. Technically, that does mean I'm beating you.
私の知らない顔もナオは見たんでしょ？
It doesn't surprise me that much that she... Я что, ну это... Just because she can be pretty perceptive at times like this. And when it comes to Kirame. Like, you have seen a bunch of more sides of you that I haven't, right? Feeling left out because your best friend meet you to the bunch. That's why I'm... No, I'll make you feel better, no.
構って欲しそうに自分の部屋じゃなくてここでうじうじしてたナオには言われたくないよ。
You're the one who wants someone to make you feel better. That's why you're out here mopping and not in your room. You're pretty observant, huh? You act like there is nothing going on in that head of yours.
そうやって意地悪ばっかり言って誰かに好きになってもらうのがそんなに怖い？
Why are you always such a mini pants? And you're not afraid of having someone like you? There are better guys out there for you.
そうだね。
That's true.
ナオってばすっごいクズ野郎みたいだし。
And that's true. You're great, hey asshole. Who's been teaching you more bad words? Was it Rui? I'll have to punish you later.
でもね、あのキラメが好きになった人なんだもん。悪いとこがない人なんていない。同じ分だけいいとこがあれば。
Kirame still fell for you though. No one is perfect. They just need to have enough good points to make up for the bad. I think I have enough good points.
知らないよ、そんなこと。
How would I know?
キラメしか知らないんだ。気づいたら。
Kirame's the only one
私の知らないキラメ
who
に
can
なっ
answer that. I hardly even recognize the girl. It then becomes more desperate, though her boobs still reclining on my head. How long she's going to live with them? It's time to let go of her, Mommy Layla. She's an adult now. I know, but I don't think people
でもさ
still need help once
大
they...
人だからって
once they grow up. I want to be Kirame's number one. You still are, and I imagine you'll always be. Well, you already took it from me. So make her your number one too. That's the only thing I will ask from you. I think Layla has it all worked out. It was indicate that perhaps just a rule for the details. But I think she would have been able to work out from Kirame regardless. Please now. You start falling down her cheeks like her eyes are in clouds. She hugs me tightly, not wanting me to turn to look. Doesn't she realize that it will just have the opposite effect? I'm certain that Kirame hasn't spoken to Layla about this. It makes her seem like a sulking child right now. Little girl who has been abandoned by her best friend. Maybe she's blaming me simply because she's looking for someone new to comfort her. That's not what she's doing here. Like, ultimately, it means that she's testing me, using her frustrations on me without first clearing the air between her and her friend, and she's using him as an excuse to do it. I can certainly help her be more like Kirame if that's what she wants. My two good friends just dumped me and had a massive fight between themselves. Then Mika came along and I tried talking to her, but it didn't get us anywhere. No. I had been such a maelstrom of emotions. It's probably why I'm able to consider taking the direct approach right now. Wait, what? What? I didn't expect that to have this choice in particular moment. Like I have seen this choice pop up in a guide, like, but that's that's pretty wild. First we're gonna refuse, like what the hell, actually. Are you making such a big deal out of this? Your best friend's just a little love sack over some asshole guy. We'll be there for her. People our age get into messy relationships all the time. Are you saying that? And it doesn't sound very convincing coming from me. But yeah, if she comes home acting all moody, because I have been teasing her, just gotta be there for her. Alright. I won't say another word. She releases me. She falls her tears and declares that with bigger. But I'm finally able to turn to face her. She's completely back to her old self, save for a little swelling around the eyes. But if you do anything mean to Kirame, I'll beat you. Black and blue and every other color, yeah, like, beat us to the pulp. Oh, yeah? Well, I fight back even against chicks, so I have been warned. Oh, fine then. I will just have to get a Yo to teach me how to defeat you. Well, I'm screwed. This and a half. I still don't. I still don't get why the hell we had this choice there. I thought it was it's going to be the choice for the moment with you, or at least with Mieka, like. But Layla, huh? Yeah, strange to me. Alone once more, I hear for a deep sigh, then I sink down into the sofa. None of them put their own priorities first, I swear. That's what makes me seem like such an asshole in comparison. It's such a joke. I mean like you're a joke, like. You're always supposed to prioritize yourself. Those who don't comprehend that will inevitably get hurt. I knew what I needed to do anyway. Kirame's already done more than enough for me. I'm not going to be able to sleep if I start thinking about what comes next. Just freaking do it. Like, but I'm sure the same goes for Kirame. She shut down herself in her room. I just remembered I left Malcolm in the ocean. This one now almost drowned with this shit. Like,
ずいぶん景気の悪い顔してるじゃないかなお。
I hope we're not gonna prolong this and not gonna turn into Haruki number 2. Like, I really freaking hope so. That was not what I was expecting. This to be, but like, I guess it's what it is. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching this, and we're gonna continue next time. Ciao.